What's up, you guys? I'm back at it again with another video. This time we're actually working on a GST. This particular individual actually reached out to me on YouTube, and then yeah, we carried over the conversation to Instagram, and he was actually looking to do a minor repair. I want to say minor because it's minor to me. Maybe it might be a little on the major side, depending on your mechanical abilities. Nevertheless, this car came in to me because it's actually leaking oil on one of the cam seals, and the cam seal actually rotates with the cam as it's actually, as the engine is rotating. So nevertheless, we're gonna go ahead and start to disassemble this GST and expose that seal and change it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go. So this is the guy, the exhaust cam seal, the one we're after. But nevertheless, since we're already here, we're gonna replace both of them at the same time. You can kind of see a little bit, maybe the camera, I'm sorry if it doesn't pick it up, but there's a little bit of oil residue around the water pump and around the pulley here, and you can kind of tell even underneath where the oil filter housing gasket, well, not the gasket, but the housing itself is, and it's kind of not drenched in oil, but there's a little bit of residue on that area. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get to this, and I'm gonna put you guys in a time lapse very shortly. Okay, so let's go. All right, here we are once again. Timing marks all lined up at the cams, the crank, also the balance shafts are lined up as well. And now what I'm going to be focusing on prior to removing the belt, I'm actually going to take off the valve cover. We're going to focus on that. So let me go ahead and do that, and then I'll be back after I remove the timing belt and also the valve cover. Okay. Okay, timing belt is off. As you guys can see, the seals are right here. They're hard as hell. And not just that, the seals kind of look like they kind of pushed in this direction. I don't know if they were actually installed that way or not, but we're gonna push them back well, actually we're gonna install new seals and we're gonna put them in the right area where they should be. Nevertheless, look at all the mess that this seal has been causing. Nothing but, you know, not engine sludge, but a lot of oily residue all over this side of the timing belt side. So anyways, we're gonna replace these guys, and then I'm gonna start building it back up. Okay, and yeah, let's have at it. All right, so I have a little bit of oil on the cap here. What I'm gonna do is dip my finger in here and get the inner of this seal. Just apply a thin coat to the inner portion of the seal here. Just, you don't have to go all crazy, you know, you don't have to go you don't have to put an exaggerating amount of oil, but just enough, you know. And then for the outside of the seal, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up my hands after I'm done with this, and I'm gonna apply a very thin coat of RTV on the outside. Okay, you guys can follow this if you like. This is what has worked for me over the years, but it's definitely up to you. Okay. All right, so we replaced a few seals, also the valve cover seal as well. We actually added one belt that was missing, which was the AC belt, and also the bracket for the AC tensioner, to add some tension onto it, just to find out if maybe the car had some Freon in the system, and it kind of turns out it does. So the car's running, it sounds healthy, sounds good. Most likely he's going to start putting in some miles starting by tomorrow, and yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. So hope you guys like the video. If you guys do, make sure you hit like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, so it's the next day. He's actually gonna take it home today instead of yesterday, just because it was a little late. But anyways, looks good.